Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Encased. We are in the Nashville facility sewers and specifically in the repair team locker room. Right, we still need some kind of key card. I was under the impression that we had enough when we found this key card. Can we maybe hack this thing? Let's try hacking with my bare hands. An old computer drones sleepily on an empty desk covered in coffee cup rings. Greetings Benito, please select an option from the following menu. Let's check the mail. The mails are listed below. The mailbox belongs to the plumbing crew. The commission arrived just now and I got screwed because of your laziness. Here's a reminder. The exits to the station must be masked. Alright. The door to the air shaft in the western sector that leads to station level 1 must be locked. The key must be stored in the safe. Not in a mug on your desk, not in your pocket, in the safe. Do what needs to be done immediately. So the key is in the safe. And the second mail, Karen and I picked up some guns from the army yesterday and went down to help you guys deal with the cockroaches. Mitch complained that so many critters had spawned there he couldn't deal with it. So here's a note. You can mow them down with bullets, but flamethrowers are like fire to them. Their shells don't protect them from heat at all. Alright, so that is correct because we use the, what is it? The fire attack, the heat attack, not sure what the name is. For some reason energy weapons only affect them in thermal mode. Well, that's the word I was looking for. But they're very resilient to a regular energy beam. And this is a mail from Elizabeth to Benito. Please don't ignore my calls. I constantly dream of pizza. Well, that's not really normal, but alright. I must be sick. So that is Elizabeth. Enter safe open to open the safe. Very good. Safe is open. And log out. Firebug. Flamethrower. Right. Allows to perform upgrade of high-tech weapons. Very nice. We do want the flamethrower. We need to dump some stuff though. Let's sort by weight. Not sure if this is sorted by weight, but Mariner boots are equipped. Can dump all the regular ammo. Except for the fuel. Belted pants. Is this an upgrade? Let's get the flamethrower and the ventilation access key. Let's compare the pants. So less cryogenic resistance, more evasion, less fortitude, more mechanical resistance and more saved AP. The irradiated gloves, can probably dump those too. And this is also pretty heavy, 1 kilogram. So let's do that. Let's dump this and the irradiated gloves. These are not really an upgrade. Evasion -7. That's pretty harsh. I'll keep it like this. Cartridge casing, grenade casing. Black powder. Need it for making bullets, I guess. Hacking software. Wow, this is a definite upgrade. It's the same weapon as we already have equipped in Andromeda, but definitely more damage. Airplane. Take that too. Right, this is a level 2 weapon. Kind of obvious. Oh, we have a flamethrower. taser. And a wasp. Why this was the weapon we found earlier. This doesn't require a power cell though, it requires air gun powerlets, which we don't have, so might as well drop it, or maybe keep it and sell it. Grease. Again, we are max carry weight. I think we have a relic that can help with that. Can only equip one relic at the moment. Encumbrance +5. Right. Now we can get to the closed door or the hatch. Leather. To the generator. That was the generator we could overload, but kept as is. Well, let's not increase fatigue. Right, this one.
The ventilation shaft is filled with the thick stench of a sewer. Though, as you crawl forward, the smell is gradually replaced with the sharp scent of quartz. It's dark in here, but you can see a round grill at the end of the shaft and yellow lamplight beyond. You crawl a bit farther and, battering the grill down, climb into a utility tunnel with a metal ladder leading upward. It looks like the external access of an elevator shaft. After climbing some 20 meters, you come to a trap door. You push the lid open and find a short passage leading right to the elevator platform. You crawl into the dimly lit elevator platform and, when you raise your head, spot a woman standing in the corner.
All right. Examine her more closely.
You examine the chevron on her jacket sleeve. Apparently, she's one of those responsible for the Nashville site excavation. Your eyes are drawn to her hands where dozens of tiny lights are moving under her skin with a faint twinkle.
Wait.
You stand silently for some time, leaning against the elevator fencing. The strange woman suddenly turns, her eyes wide open. In them, you see brightly glowing white rings around the iris. There's a thud. Something heavy falls down behind you, making the cabin shudder. You reflexively jump aside, just in time. A body lands where you were standing a moment ago with an unpleasant crunch. And then another one, right next to it. People begin to fall onto the elevator platform from the darkness of the shaft above. The elevator platform is shaking. A speaker on the wall comes alive. Caution, overload. Please vacate the platform. Caution, overload. Please vacate. The strained overhead cable snaps with a blaring twang. You fail to leap from the platform in time. It plummets, whatever remains of its emergency braking mechanism screeching unbearably.
Right, several options, none of which are available, except for do nothing, except panic.
You scream as loudly as you can as you plummet to your doom. The elevator car comes to a sudden halt as it crashes into something soft with a loud splash. Faint emergency lights illuminate a heap of torn limbs and crushed torsos smeared on the floor. The smell of blood is thick in the air. You stagger to your feet. The elevator door opens onto a dark corridor. You have arrived at your destination. Welcome to Nashville.
Alright, I suppose this is one of the ways to get into Nashville. Because when we were in the... what is it? The guardhouse, we managed to open some doors, or at least that was the message. You hear some doors opening or something like that, so I guess there's another way in, but here we are. Let's exit the elevator. C12 Nashville facility, the entrance. From the base sewer you access the ventilation system, and from there the elevator shaft. And Clara is still outside, so not an active companion. Mild psychic irradiation, -10, resilience, and this is thanks to the Crumbs relic. Nashville base employees Selectron. This item does not have any weight. I'll take it. I should probably reduce encumbrance. Get rid of the gun maybe. Well, I have 2 hammers. Get rid of 1 hammer.
read. General alert.
Main menu, final protocol, isolation mode. Attention, levels 2 and 3 are now in isolation mode. Use the security terminal to unlock doors and elevators. And 3 commands available, logout, status check. Let's do a status check to check the status of the entrance door. The door is locked. Enter open to unlock. Door has been unlocked. Bulletin board, announcements for the staff. Volunteers wanted. Volunteers are requested for newly commissioned mining areas. Guaranteed overtime. Contact your supervisor for more information. Entertainment. Concert featuring our local rock band is scheduled to take place in the event hall tomorrow. And universal medical checkup. Due to increasing reports of employee sickness, a medical checkup for all personnel has been mandated. So a medical mandate. That's interesting. Please visit the infirmary immediately upon reading this announcement. Mandatory castration. All male employees are to report to the infirmary for mandatory castration. The operation will be performed with 2 bricks. Alright then. Dear employees, I'd like to inform you about this. I'm not going to even read this out loud. I'm Eve, help me. Get it out of me. Well, that's an interesting bulletin board. Everybody is going insane, apparently. Interesting. Let's check the... Could maybe equip the flamethrower. Seized item list. Inspection of a group of excavation site workers on their way through the security perimeter revealed the following items, all forbidden. A shiv, pack of wayward extra cigarettes, betamine crystals, items of unknown origin and use. And these items can be found in the seized items vault. Let's hack with our bare hands. The keyboard is sticky with splattered blood, making it difficult to type. Final protocol, right. Open the door. To unlock doors and elevators, and we actually need the selectron in this case. Door has been unlocked. Very good. A massive rotary dial phone. You hear a continuous beep. Some cash. Stack of documents. I keep picking up the stack of documents. Is that actually something that you can use? I guess it's just junk. Doesn't weigh much though. So let's keep it for selling later. A ringer sounds unexpectedly, unnerving amidst the silence. An orange light ominously flickers in the time on the intercom. No one answers. Behind the reception desk is nothing but empty chairs. Scattered in disarray, pick up the receiver. Someone is breathing heavily from the handset. Keep silent. The breathing is hoarse and stuttered. Can't pronounce that word. Coming in strained, uneven intervals. It's like they forgot how to breathe and learning from scratch. Listen carefully. Run. Let's check out this area first before we use the air duct. Vending machine. Can use something to reduce fatigue. Was that soda? I think so. Fatigue and thirst. Not. Oh, I was under the impression that those values were higher. Right, this particular soda only lowers thirst. Probably need something with caffeine in it. Handful of earth. That's very nice. Again, we are at the maximum carry weight. Right. Consider this note my official report. Major Seymour Hobbs, Head of Security for C-12 Nashville, takes full responsibility for all decisions leading to loss of life. I activated the final protocols and blocked the door to the security room. I will remain here to stop anyone attempting to break through or interrupt this protocol. I act as my duty demands, but I cannot live with it. I don't know what else to add. Tell my family I love them.
Attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
Right. your story quest. We discovered a disaster situation at Nashville Base. The defense turret was set to hostile, right? We remedied that. There were no survivors on the ground floor of the station either, and no trace of the expedition. Obviously, you must move deeper into the station. You found the security chief's suicide note alongside his corpse, stating that he activated the final protocol, securing the exterior doors and switching the turrets to aggressive mode to prevent personnel from leaving the station. Light weapon, security key card, and some ammunition. You discovered a master key card in the dead security chief's pocket. More earth. Not unsurprising in a flower pot. Cash, that's more surprising. Let's get into the security room.
Code red. General alert.
Well, I don't want to increase fatigue. I think this was about as far as I got during my first time of playing this game, which was 2 years ago. And fatigue, there was no way to lower that. So hopefully there will be this time. You stop beside a bank of black and white security monitors. At first they all seem to be displaying static images. However, you soon realize that people are pacing back and forth in the corridors and rooms. There are several switches on the control board under the monitors. Judging by the labels, each switch controls cameras in particular areas. So let's take a look at the parking lot. Employees' bodies sprawled on the pavement. The flames ravaging the overturned vehicles intermittently blind the cameras. And you see your tow truck on one of the monitors. Clara is sitting beside the vehicle, her hands clasped in prayer. Level 1. This level is not as big and there are fewer cameras installed. You push the button and only 4 of the 6 monitors respond. The remaining 2 go dark. You can see yourself standing beside the bank of monsters. Alright. On level 2 there's barely any light. On the residential level, all displays seem to be showing an almost identical picture. An employee stops and looks up into the camera with mad glowing eyes. After standing there for a bit, he disappears into the darkness. Soon after he returns, gazes in the camera again and leaves. So residential area, lots of enemies. The 5th monitor displays something more interesting. An orange is pillaging the bodies of his dead colleagues. He kneels beside a corpse, rummages through his pockets and then moves on to the next one. Alright, so the orange is unaffected by whatever is going on. Apparently, level 3. Office level isn't deserted. Vague shapes stand beside glowing screens and pace up and down the dim corridors. The third monitor displays the computer room. A scientist in a white lab coat is sitting at the desk, gazing into the terminal. Every now and then he turns from the screen and jots something down in his notepad. You can see an office on the fourth monitor. There's an armchair in the middle of the room. A woman in a silver uniform sits in with her legs folded beneath her. And the button marked excavation area. The monitors are all distorted with strange wave-like ripples. The static looks very odd. Alright. Regular ammo. Elevated terminal. Might be useful. But that's something for the next episode. For now, make a cut here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.